the club. Unless we tryna run this money up.
Yup.
Bad bitches always tryna fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Haters press they luck cause they envy us. I'm never ever at the club. Unless we tryna run this money up. Bad bitches always tryna fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Haters press they luck cause they envy us.
Step up in the club and these bitches break necks. I was doing what I can, fuck them niggas from the west. I'ma tell you how it is in the city of the South. We get our money up and we ain't fucking with that funny, huh?
Goofy.
And if you tucking out your neck, you go dummy, huh? I promise on your whole life we can squabble up. BLokkz, I do the most. Every time I'm in the stool, gotta speak the truth. Step up in the club, my neck still drippy. Blue designer fit, got me feeling like I'm Nipsey. House on my wrist, got me thinking that I'm 50. Burner in my pocket, little bitch nigga crispy. Slouch in my pocket full of bands I got with me. Bands I got with me, bands I got with me. Brown like I'm Bobby, do a bitch like she Whitney. Bitch like she Whitney, bitch like she Whitney. Brown like I'm Chris, beat a bitch like she Riri. Bitch like she Riri, bitch like she Riri. Run that shit back like a rerun on TV. Rerun on TV, rerun on TV.
I'm never ever at the club. Unless we tryna run this money up. Bad bitch.
Hey, yo, what up, everyone? It's your homie G-Lew. We back at it again, Friday Night Live edition. It's the G-Lew Show, produced by DD Hairston and the G-Lew Show. I am G-Lew, your host with the most for the evening. And tonight we got a special guest. As you all know, the homie, he was supposed to be here last week, but we had some technical issues. He was on a movie set. The homie's doing his thing right now. Young homie, up-and-coming artist from Santa Maria, California. You know what I mean? BLokkz official. And without any further ado, we're going to bring the homie in because he is here. BLokkz official. What up, homie?
What's up with it, man? How you doing?
Good, good. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good, man.
Yeah. Everybody, man, if you're tuning in right now, this is the homie up-and-coming young artist, Santa Maria, California, the homie BLokkz. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, homie.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Everybody that's tuning in, man. You know, my name is BLokkz official. I'm 24. You know, I've been doing music for 6 years already. And, you know, I'm upcoming, man. You know, I'm doing some shows in LA. Got a movie shoot coming up, another one. You know, so just get to the grind, you feel me?
That's right. That's right. 24 years old, man. Youngster, man. Doing your stuff. And already been doing it 6 years, man. Tell before we get into your music, tell the people a little bit about you. You know what I mean? Where you come from, Santa Maria, California. Some people may not know about Santa Maria. You know what I mean? Let them know a little bit about you and your background, homie.
Right. So Santa Maria, California is over here based in Santa Barbara County. You know, I'm a family man. You know, I got 2 sons. Got a wife, you feel me? Soon to be wife, gonna get that going soon. And yeah, so my background is I work doing roofing, and then the music on the side, you know, as well as the movie shoots and all.
Right. So tell us a little bit about, first you said you're a family man. You already got 2 sons, a wife soon to be. I would say that's pretty commendable. You know what I mean? Being a youngster, most young dudes right now at that age, and you're a rapper or artist, they're out here trying to be a player and run it up and all that, man. Tell us a
Right.
little bit, man, that's commendable about you being a family man and what made you, I mean, I'm sure not what made you, but, you know, what made you want to stand up and man up like that, man, being such a youngster?
To be honest, man, as I was growing up, I had my foot in joining the gang, you feel me? And then
Right.
as soon as I had my son, my first son, you know, it changed me. It brought some light to me and told me you gotta get in the straight head, you know? You gotta go straight
Right.
ahead and just do what you gotta do. So that's what I did. And then soon enough, I have another son, which is 3 right now, gonna be 4. My first one's 5. And yeah, so ever since then, I just said I had to step up to the plate to my kids, you know, because I ain't trying to have anybody else trying to raise my kid, you know. So I got to be the man and bring the money to the table.
Right. That's right, homie. Salute to that. Salute to that. Sure, man. I respect that. That coming from you, man, as a youngster, man, already being a man. You know what I mean? A man
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
you work, you do your thing. You were in the game, so obviously you realized probably early on what some youngsters don't get a chance to realize. You know what I mean? A chance to step back and probably realize where you were going. It wasn't the right way, man. You need to do it the right way. So
Mm,
here for your family. Would you agree?
yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's dope. That's dope, brother. Tell us a little bit about Santa Barbara County, man. Shout out to Santa Barbara County, all that. So Santa Maria is a city within Santa Barbara County. Tell us a little bit about how it is growing up in that area, man. Just for the people who don't know, because California is a big
You
state.
know,
You know,
yeah. I
LA,
get
we hear
you.
about this. Go ahead.
Santa Maria, it's a small little city. You feel me? Um,
Right.
Growing up in Santa Maria is there's a lot of enemies. As soon as I started doing this music, there started enemies. So kind of got to keep my head on a swivel. You feel me out here? But low key, I've been out the way. I've been doing work. I've been doing what I got to do. So I ain't really putting my mind to that. But growing up in Santa Maria, it's cool. There's a lot of people out here. Um, I know a lot of people that left Santa Maria because it is getting hectic out here with everything else with the gang life and all that. So, um, to be honest, sooner or later I'm gonna be leaving Santa Maria and I'm gonna get about with my family. Stay out the way from here on out.
Wow. Wow. It's like that, huh?
Yeah.
So, what I know you frequent a lot of places. When you move out, where was somewhere you would like to relocate to?
Honestly, to be honest, probably like Texas area. Um,
Oh,
but that's probably gonna be a long leap for me until I get situated with a new job and all that. But honestly, for right now, probably gonna be Bakersfield, California.
okay. That's what's up.
Mm,
Shout out to Bakersfield. That's
yes,
right.
sir.
That's right. Yeah, man. So let's get into your artistry, man. When did you said you've been doing it 6 years? How did you get your start in music, and what made you want to start music? I'm sure you were motivated, liked hip hop as a youngster, but what were some of your motivations, and how did you get into rapping?
To be honest, so when I started, my brother had did a song that hasn't been dropped with my cousin TJ from CLS, Cali Lifestyle,
Okay.
and then I just happened to be in the room with him one time, and he was just rapping. I was off beat, and he was like, "Hey, just listen to the beat. It'll tell you, you're off track, this and that." So I took that as advice and kept that going. And then sooner or later, I got my own computer, my own mic, USB, everything. I looked it up through YouTube, and then from there, I just started posting. I mean, when I started recording, I didn't have much mixing experiences, so I kind of just dropped it as it is, and I thought it was cool. It was cool to my ears. So as soon as I started dropping, everybody started liking, and then from there, I just got tips from there on in the comments like, "Hey, you gotta turn this up. You gotta do this. You gotta do that." Okay, I put that into my knowledge and just kept that going.
Right, right. Dope, dope. Who were some of your influences, man, coming up that made you want to rap, or some of your favorite rappers, or what have you?
To be honest, I'm gonna say my cousin TJ. I know he's been out there
Okay.
for a minute already. Um, so it kind of gave me like a feeling that I could do it. So
Right.
my influence is my cousin, and then Tupac. Tupac had a cool song. I like a lot of songs from Tupac, so that kind of gave me a feeling like I could do that as well. Just put my mind to it. So here I am doing what I got to do.
Right, right. Man, I respect that. Influence Tupac. Tupac seems to have a big, still to this day, a big influence on a lot of people. He was an influence on me coming up. So many other rappers, and like I said, he's still an influence today. But being that you're a young artist, up in a youngster, period, like music has changed so much since Tupac, and it's been a lot of different styles, creations, even that has affected California. What has been like, how can I say this? Like, what has been your like motivation, or like rap that you like, or stuff that influenced you? Being that you're young, I'm sure you've seen like even now there's different styles, right? But you've had over the years different influences. The South had a big impact. You know, did this, that. What has been your biggest influence as far as rap, besides like Tupac, being that you're a young guy? Like that motive, like you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of different shit, you know what I mean, through hip hop.
Right, right. Well, another influencer that did that was Oh Jeezy. You feel me? As soon as he made
Okay.
that song Musty, I was like, damn, they young. They young too. They just popped out with a video and it just popped out. And I was like,
Right.
okay, shoot. Well, let me make a song called We Ride. So I dropped that. Within a year, got 5.5K.
Wow.
No, yeah.
That's that's what's up. I see Bobby Chavez in the chat. He said, "It's my boy. People, we come out and film." Shout out
Yup,
to Bob.
yup. Appreciate that. What's up with it, my boy?
Yeah, shout out to Bobby in the chat, man. I seen a couple of haters in the chat. We had to
Nah,
dismiss
it's all
them.
good. I ain't even paying any mind to that.
We don't do that here. You know what I mean?
Nope.
This young up and coming artist, man. We want to salute our young up and comers, man, and motivate them, man, to be great, man. You know what I mean? Whether you like what he's doing or not, we want to motivate the homie. We don't do any hating, bro. You know what I mean? For sure. He said, "BLokkz, can you make me one of those posters that you have behind me?" So you do you do all that too?
Yeah, actually, I have a graphic designer that actually does my merch and all that stuff and everything that I have. So yes, I could definitely make a poster, make a shirt. I just gotta tap in with bro, and then we on from there.
That's right. That's right. And I've been seeing you doing shows and stuff like you said. I've seen some of your live performances. You said you've been performing in LA, doing different things. How did you get to start moving around and making your show presence and getting shows and things like that booked? How did you start getting that in motion for yourself?
Well, I had a good friend, still my good friend to this day, Sap Dangerous. You feel me? He had popped up. I don't know if y'all know about him, Sap
Yeah.
Dangerous. You know, he's a big artist from Santa Barbara, and yeah, that's a good friend of mine. And he had did this little pop up event in Santa Maria at a liquor store, and then I had chop it up with him on Instagram. I was like, "Hey, bro, like, what's good? Like, I'm trying to get on the show, this and that." He was like, "Well, I'm over here at this spot at this time. Come early if you want to chop it up." I was like, "All right, cool." So since then, I I went early. Early, you know, they were still packing up and everything, and I met him. And then throughout the little pop up event, he had gave me a little couple minutes to do my thing right there out there in front of the liquor store. So I did it right there.
Right.
And then afterwards, she said, "Hey, bro, like I like your style, like this and that. I have a show coming up. It's in like what 3 days? I believe he said it was like 3 days." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Well, let me chop it up with mom and pops. You feel me?" And then he's like, "All right, for sure. Get back to me." So I chopped it up. I came home. I was like, "Mom, look, this and that." She's like, "Go for it, go." I was like, "All right, cool." So since then, I've been on the road with him, and then he put me on my first show in San Pedro. I forgot what the bar was. I think it was a bikini bar or something like that, but it was cool. You feel me? So Sap Dangerous had put me on, and ever since,
Right.
I've been gradually doing my own thing, contacting people, networking with a lot of other artists.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. I see you get a lot of support too. Like I seen homies like Yellow Hill and all these different artists supporting you and things like that. How's your network? I see you got your network game up. How does that work for you, and how have people been receiving you?
A lot of people been receiving. I mean, everything's good. You feel me? I got a couple fans out here, that appreciate it. Every time I go out there and do shows, I just network with Yellow Hills. But not that long ago, we did a song. I'm not a song. A show in Santa Barbara with Rowdy Rax. I didn't get to chop it up with them
Okay.
at that night, but then I tapped in the next day, and he said, "Hey, you did good and all that." So since then, it just kept going, and so I'm not afraid to talk to any artist. I just let it. I'm outspoken. I just let them know, like, "Hey, look, my name is BLokkz, this and that." You know,
Right. And I like the name and BLokkz. Obviously, your name is Brian, I think. But how did the BLokkz come and tell us the whole thing, because I understand you have a whole family behind you too, like a crew, the BLokkz crew or whatever. Tell us about the whole BLokkz thing, how that came about, the name, the crew, all that. Show your people some love as well.
right, right. So with my name, I kind of didn't want my actual name. I started off with my government name. You feel me? Benny
Right.
Lokes. You know, so I kind of didn't
Oh,
want my
Benny.
name to be out there. You feel me?
Right.
So I was
Right.
like, you know what? I'm gonna chop it down. I'm just gonna put BLokkz. And since then, that was like within a year, I thought of making up Lokes Family Records. Try my
Okay.
own little thing. You know, I'm trying to see all the younger heads that are trying to get into the music industry, try to put them on my thing. But you know, I'm still grinding with that. I'm still upcoming with that. So yeah. So since then, I just been rocking with the Lokes Family Records. You know, BLokkz, the one and only. So
That's right. So is there a crew too? The or is it just you with the
honestly,
BLokkz family?
it's just me, but I do got my boy J3516. He's from out here in my city. That's my boy. You feel me? Um, I want to put him onto the Lokes Family Records, but I see he's doing his own thing. He's doing a couple singles right now and all that. So once he's done with all that, with all the videos that he got coming out, then we're gonna start getting back into it and we'll chop it up more with that. But so far, it's just me.
Right. Right. And how does the family, your immediate family, feel about your artist, your wife, your kids, and your mom, dad? Like, does you get support from your family?
Yeah, I get a lot of support from all my pops, my mom, my grandpa. You know, they listen to it all the time. My
Right.
dad's favorite song is "We Ride" because that video has me, my wife, and my kids.
Right.
So that's one reason why he likes that one the most. So every time he come home, every time I'm on the phone with him, he's like, "I'm listening to your song," and I'm like, "Appreciate it." You know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's real dope, and I'm sure that makes you proud. Your pops proud as well. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. Speaking on that, shout out to the fam. I guess your kids in the back. Shout out to the fam back there. On that,
Right, right.
all right, man. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick and play that video and let the people see for themselves that we ride and see how
Definitely, we
BLokkz
could do
gets
that.
down.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sounds good.
Yeah. So introduce this video, homie.
So this one right here is called "We Ride." You know, featuring J3. Uh, yeah. So let's get it.
Check it out, y'all. BLokkz official world premiere on the G-Lew show. We ride.
This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride in the SMB. Ain't nobody out here comparing to me. I'm really out in the streets and all you niggas roll lame. But when I pull up through the block and that bitch up with the AK-47 with a beam. And when I spray that shit, you know I'm with the team. It's BOE, brothers over everything. Yeah, you know I never do anything, change a damn thing. I got my brothers and I call them everywhere I go. And if they want it, we gon' get it, we gon' bust the blows. I'm crazy busting flows everywhere I go. When I'm doing freestyles off the motherfucking dome, like damn. So what you tryna do? It's how I am and I'ma keep it like that. So what you tryna do? Let's pills in this bitch. And I'ma keep it 100, I'ma always keep it true. What? This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride.
Yeah, everybody hitting switches in the Golden State. 6 souls, Monte Carlos with the county pain. You can see me riding by with the whole gang. Put the fire to your grill, that's some propane. Summertime, but it's feeling like them cold days. Homies got hoodies on in the summer, man. I can't wait to see my homies at the Gold Gates. But for now, with my girl blowing up some dang. Thinking back to how it was, now there's better ways. Sunshine, blue skies, ain't no better days. On the 101, headed up the freeway. Hit the Harvey Club party on a P-Day. You already know it's Friday night, we get it crackin'. She brought the Alizé, you want some thug passion? I give it to you how you want, don't have to ask me. I keep it gangsta, baby girl, you keep it classy. Look.
This is how we ride.
This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. 98 Chevy and I'm cruising with my lady and I'm chilling with my girl and my girl with my baby going down the 101 freeway going crazy. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, you know that's my lady. Look, her name is Justice and it's Justice. And I ain't worried about no other fucking bitch. And ain't no bitch is gonna take this away from me. Cause family comes first. Yeah, you know that's my main thing. Look what you do, so what you tryna do? It's BLokkz in his bitch and you already know what's up. Cause if you really want it, yeah, you know we throw it up. Like damn, fuck the other side if they wanna get it. And if they want face, we gon' run with it. Cause I ain't worried about no other fake. Cause I'm down for my shit, yeah, you know we don't play. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride.
Yeah, that was fire right there. I like that.
Yes,
BLokkz. Dope. Salute, man. Salute, brother. That was fire.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
It was fire. Yeah, everyone in the chat agrees as well, man. The chat was
No,
loving it,
yeah, I
man.
see.
That was dope, bro.
I'm
And that
looking
was a
at that
dope.
right there too. Yeah, that's what makes me keep grinding. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's the
and
motivation that I keep doing.
for sure. And the feature was dope. Who was the homie you had on the track with you?
That was J3 516.
Oh, that's your boy you was talking about. Okay. Yeah, he's dope too. I like him, man. He was dope too. That was a hard verse, man. You guys did your stuff on that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man, that's fire. So that's out right now. Like, so tell us about the what you have out. Do you have an album out or is it singles? And tell us about the catalog.
So I got the album coming in July, and that one's called Sorry Mama. So I'm gonna have that based on like I'm sorry mama, like how I got locked up, like I'm, like so that one's gonna be a cool one. And then I do got singles right now. I'm working on a new song that's gonna be dropping in a couple weeks called 20 Missed Calls. It's like a G Funk. It's from my wife. So yeah, so that's what's going on right now.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That was your wife in the video?
Yeah, that was
Shout
my
out
wife.
to her, man. Salute.
No, appreciate that.
That was dope, man. Do you got any collabs or people you're trying to work with in the future?
To be honest, yeah, I got a couple collabs that I wanna do. Hopefully it comes true, So Peso, OGZ, let's say Snoop Dogg, and then my cousin TJ from CLS. That's the main ones right there.
Okay, my boy going big with it, man. I like that, man. You got big. He said, I want Snoop Dogg on my shit. And you said that like that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I respect it.
For sure.
That's dope. Shout out to Peso too. Shout out to OGZ.
OGZ.
I know you said you did shows with Yellow Hill and who else?
It was Rowdy Rax.
Who would you say? Homie Rowdy Rax is dope too, man. Shout out to Rowdy Rax from La Puente. Rowdy is hard. That brother can really rap. Shout out to Yellow Hill. That's the homie. I fuck with Yellow Hill a couple times. I think we were supposed to interview him, but I kicked it with a Yellow Hill. I would love to see you. Do you fuck with the homie from Oceanside? What's the homie's name? Damn, it's not coming to me right. That's the homie too. I would love, like, you guys kind of similar. That would be a dope collab with the homie from Oceanside. What's his name? Damn, it's not coming to me right now. The homie from Oceanside. Damn. I can't think of his fucking name. But I think that would be a dope collab too, though. It's not coming to
No,
me right now.
definitely,
My mind is
definitely,
drawing
yeah,
blanks.
yeah. Whoever it is, you know, I mean, I can't even think of it off the dome either. But definitely, hopefully, we can definitely collab soon.
Yeah, yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. So you said the album is coming in July. So what can we expect on the album, bro? Oh, Jeezy.
So
Yeah,
on
shout.
the album, you can expect. So one of them is gonna be "Life I Live," and
Okay.
that's gonna be how everything started, how when I was growing up, and how I got locked up, when I came out, how I decided to change my life, you know. And then there's a couple ones that's still in the making. I can't think of any names for them right now, but "Life I Live" is definitely gonna be on the album, so make sure to tune into that one.
Right, right, okay. And far as I know, you said you want collabs, but are there any collabs you already have for the album? Like I know you said, I'm sure your boy's gonna be on there. Is that song gonna be on the album, The Re-Ride?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely one that I can definitely put on the album as well. Mm.
Yeah, you need that on there, man. And you need to collab with some more with your boy, man. He's dope. J3,
Yup.
J5, what is it?
J3 516.
Yeah, he's hard. He's hard. He's hard. And Didi, my producer, she put the link in the chat for the single. I guess what the sing. You got a couple singles on iTunes. I was checking them out. The We Ride and a couple more, right?
Yeah, should be. Yeah.
Yeah. But Didi put the links in there, so you guys go check out his music. Go run it up. Download his music. Download the We Ride. Go check out the We Ride. It's on YouTube right now. Go run those numbers up. Support the homie. Leave some comments. You know what I mean, so the homie's algorithm can grow and all that.
Most definitely.
Sure, for
Most definitely.
sure. Yeah, yeah. So also let me. It was something I was looking at with you that was that got my attention in the questionnaire. It's not coming to me right now, but you said you wanted to work with OGZ. What is it about like because like OGZ, he's dope. Of course, Shoreline Mafia, they got back together, right? They got some shit coming back out now.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Hmm. Yeah, OGZ's dope. Um, what is it about like say in your area? Do you get more of an influence from like LA or more like up north or mid? Because like you're right in the middle, kind of.
Right. Right.
Where do you where of your influence come from out of California?
Out of California. So I'm gonna say, what's his name? He's from Texas. Mexican OT.
Mexican OT.
So that's
He's
another
dope.
that's another influence too. Definitely with him. Um, let's say, what's his name? He's from Sacramento. Um, uh, Re, Re,
Ozzy.
Rook, what's his name? Too smooth. Rico Too Smooth.
Oh, too smooth. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
He,
I
he
thought,
he's up there in Shack. I got family
yeah,
out there, and the last time that I went out there, he was showing me that he kind of grew up with Rico, you know. So I ended up
okay,
chopping it up with Rico. Told him like, hey, you know, my family said what's up, you know. He said he grew up with you. Just want to send mines. You feel me? He chopped it back up, and he's like, appreciate it, bro. So definitely with that, yeah, the influences is definitely good.
that's dope. That's dope. Um, what? So, as far as recording, do you record? What's your recording process? Have you got like your own studio? Do you go record? Like how? What is your recording process? As far as in the studio, how you get down and all that? Like motivation, how you get in there and record, or do you just go in there off the dome? Do you write freestyle? Like what's your studio process?
So my studio process is I got my own little studio, little home studio. You know, it's something slight. It gets the job done. But
Right.
usually I go to um, Room 33 out here in Santa Maria, California. That's a recording studio. The engineer is um, forgot his name. Little Bones.
Okay.
Little Bones. Lilbonez. Over there at Room 33. Shout out to the engineer out there. He got some shit going. You know, he knows how to do his thing.
Right. Right. Are there any other artists out of your area that like that like you fuck with or support, or is there any big influence out of your immediate area like Santa Maria, Santa Barbara? I know we had the homie Sad Boy. I know he's from Santa Barbara, but are there any other like local influences or rappers that doing their thing out there that you respect or want to show love to?
No, definitely, definitely. So the ones that are out here, I gotta think of them. Uh, BM Goes. That's another one of my homies. You know, he does
Okay,
music. BM Goes 516.
okay,
Um, and then we got another one. Little Shady. You know, that was one of my boys. He's no longer with us anymore. He had his thing going on. Um, let's see, my boy Reckless 805, 1913. That's another influencer that's out here that got my attention to keep doing what I got to do. Eli in the Cut, that's my boy. I know who
right.
he is. He's a rapper as well. Um, who else? I'm forgetting two more. Shoot, I can't think of them right now, but those are the ones that I can think of right now at this moment. So
Right, right. That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to them. Shout out to them, man. So it's looking to be a hot summer. Homie said he got the album coming. You got any plans? What's the rollout for the album? I know you got it coming July. You plan on shooting some more videos. What's as far as the rollout for the album coming up?
yes, definitely. So I do got some videos coming soon. Um, One video is gonna be it's called Dancing with the Devil. That's with that one rapper Gravedigger 3300. He's out of Richmond.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it's called Dancing with the Devil. We got him for the first part. The second part is gonna be my boy Three Times Silly. He's from out here too as well.
Okay.
And he's on that Dancing with the Devil, and I'm last. So other than that, yes, I do got a lot of more videos coming up, especially for the album for sure.
Right. Media Magic. What up, brother? That's dope right there. As far as how about your video? Video was dope, man. You got people you work with that shoot videos for you and all that. You got a video team. You want to shout them out, or who does your production for your videos?
Shoot, I forgot bro's name. Shoot, it was one of my back in when I was younger, when I was going to school, elementary and all that. One of my good friends, his name's Jesse. It was actually his brother. His brother actually we tapped in with me, and I told him like,
Okay.
hey, can we do this? So we chopped it up, and then we made the date, and me and J3 just went out there with the family and all the crew, and we just got it done.
Right. Right. That's what's up. That was dope video, man. Dope visuals. Shout out to that guy who did that. And like you said, you got the album coming out, man. We're gonna be looking forward to that. You plan on going back on the road or doing any more shows?
No, definitely, 100%. Yeah, yes, most definitely. I'll be trying to get out there more in LA. Trying to push my music kind of out there towards Sacramento. I know I got my family out there. Thizzler's been trying to tap in with me. I just haven't been
Okay.
able to get that money for it, because I know they're pretty pricey over there for Thizzler. But they keep trying to tap in with me. Honestly, I'm just trying to move out there
Right.
towards LA right now and get the shows in. Just got to tap in with China Productions. I know you familiar with her.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So other
Most
than
def.
that,
Most def.
just yeah, I'm trying to get out more shows out there for sure.
Right. Right. I know. I kind of asked you in the thing like, what has been so far your biggest what can I say? Your biggest accomplishment so far since you've been doing this throughout your musical journey. What would you say personally has been your biggest accomplishment?
Accomplishment is honestly the main one that I accomplished was doing a show with the Dove Shack.
Oh, dope.
Yes, that was Sab Dangerous had got me the show, and then me and J3 had went over there, and Sab Dangerous couldn't make it, So me and J3 started doing the show and all that, and then we got a picture with Dove Shack before he passed away.
Man, that's what's up. Yeah, I think the homie who was that passed away, the homie C Night passed away from the Dub
Mm.
Shack. Yeah, rest in peace to C Night, man.
Oh yeah, my
Good brother
condolences to them.
there.
Yeah.
Condolences to C Night, and shout out to Bo Rock is still out here, man, doing his thing. And yeah, man, shout out to the Dub Shack. Good brothers right there. I know a couple of them personally. I'm in Long Beach right now, so you know what I mean.
There you go. Shout out to Long Beach. You feel me?
Shout out, shout out to the Dub Shack. Yeah. Most definitely, brother. So whenever you come out here, man, I would love to hook up with you as well and get any connections going. Take you down there to the VIP. You know, I got the VIP shirt on right now. I'm like
Right,
10
right.
minutes. Cool with that guy, man. That's a good networking to get down there to the VIP, which is the Mecca, man, where a lot of stuff started. Like Snoop Dogg, you love, he's got his start right there. And
Okay.
yeah, man. So
Definitely. Look
yeah,
forward to
definitely
it.
down. I got to connect with you and make some things happen, man. Um, for sure. And far as you said, your biggest accomplishment, what would you say has been your biggest disappointment? Even though we don't like to dwell on disappointing things, but they're there to help us grow. You know what I mean, and learn from.
So
So, what would you say your setback or something you regret, but bounce back from and learn from, or however you want to play it?
okay, so let's say honestly, I don't really think I have a disappointment to be honest, but let me see. Uh okay, I mean at first once the haters started coming up, and then and all that, I kind of set back a little bit,
Right.
and then I was just thinking to myself like I'm not going to let these haters just run all over me, you feel me? I'm just going to keep my head up and just keep pushing. So that was one of my setbacks. Haters started doing this and that, saying what car I have, and all that stuff, and that did set me back a little bit just from staying out there and out there going anywhere. I'm a homebody. I ain't gonna keep. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I'm a homebody, so I don't really like going anywhere since I got
Which
out. So, but definitely that was one of the setbacks and
that's
disappointments that
good, homie. Ain't,
that I had in
ain't nothing.
myself. But I just kept pushing.
Right. No, homie, because there's really nothing out there in the street. Get out there to do what you need to do, get your money, handle your business. But like you said, you got a family at home. That's where you need to be, homie, because really is nothing out there, homie. You know.
No, yeah.
Um. So I respect that. But speaking on like haters and all that, we had a couple in the comments earlier. That's another thing. How have you learned to adjust, or how do you plan on adjusting to that? Because being in this rap game, homie, being out there with your face out there, in front of the screen, on the radio, or wherever, you're gonna have a lot of haters because a lot of people just hate because they can't do what you do or what think they should be in the position you are, think they're better or whatever the case. Or you got people that just hate just to hate. But that's something you're gonna have to deal with being in this rap game,
Hmm.
being out here as a public figure, all that.
No,
How
yeah.
have you how have you learned, or how are you gonna learn to deal with that part of the game?
To be honest, the haters at this point, it's my motivation just to keep going. Because I mean, they're hating me for a good reason, right?
Right,
They hating me
right,
because I sound better than their people, or somebody, one of their homies or something like that, and they decided to comment on my thing, and I'm just like, okay, cool, appreciate it. You got me more likes, you got me a dislike, like the dislikes and likes. I don't pay mind to it, but it's important to me. Like I see that you guys are literally viewing my music, but disliking it. Like you feel me? Like I see that you're doing what you got to do. Either way, if you like it or
right,
not.
right. And that's how you got to look at it, bro. Because you gotta first learn how to have tough skin, right? Because you have to, because the hate is gonna come whether you like it or not. They hate it on Jesus, bro. They hate on the biggest artists. They'll love you for a minute. They hate you like the biggest artists are loved, then they're hated. You know what I mean? Then they love them
Hmm.
again. You know what I mean? This shit comes with it. You got to learn how to have tough skin. And some people don't know how to deal with it. Some people can get depressed. Some people can crash out. Some people can make haters uh get them out of their character and do all type of crazy shit. And sometimes that's what they want you to do. You know what I mean? Because they just want to take you out of position. You know what I
Right.
mean? So we got to how to deal with the haters and how you deal with them, like you just said, is make them your motivators. You know what I mean? Just
Mhm.
keep on watching. You can hate all you want, as long as you don't, you know what I mean, you don't put your hands on me. You know, and most of the time you ain't gonna never see the haters because all they do is hate behind the keyboards or behind the scenes and all that. Cell soldiers. You're more than likely not gonna see them. You know what I mean? And if you do see them, and if someone is that pressed to hate on you, someone they don't even know, I don't know, man.
Right.
That's a different issue they got. You know what I
No,
mean? So
yeah.
I wouldn't even get down to that level.
Right. No, yeah.
Sure. And you're a young man, bro. You got a lot of life to live. You know what I mean? This is only the beginning for you, bro. You in your early 20s, man. You got a lot of life to live, bro, and a lot to look forward to. You know, the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? I don't know if
Mhm.
you're a spiritual person, but you know what I mean? That the sky's the limit, brother, and there's so many great things you can do. So I love to see young brothers like yourself, homie, doing your thing. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. See, you
Mhm.
know what I mean? You're
Appreciate it. Yeah.
respectful and intelligent. You know what I mean? But I know you ain't no punk. I know you with the business and all that. I don't know you personally, but I'm sure you know what I mean. You know all that, but you know how to level it out, and that's
Right.
what
Right.
makes a real G, homie. You gotta be focused and on point. You know what I mean? You can't let people knock you off your point or your square. You know what I mean? So you
Oh,
stay focused, brothers. See all that in you. So I
just keep
respect it.
pushing. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, so what else is going on? Anything else you got you want to promote or talk about that, you know what I mean? I know we talked about your music and all that. We know the album's coming out in July. We got 20 missed calls coming. We got what is it? I'm sorry, mama. What's gonna be the name of the album?
Sorry, mama.
Yeah, sorry, mama. That's deep
Yeah.
right there. I'm sure, you know what I mean? That sounds pretty deep itself. So I'm sure that's a salute to your moms and all that. I'm sure she's very proud of you, man.
No,
You know,
definitely. Yeah, she is.
yeah, man. I know she's proud of you. So salute to that. 20 missed calls going out to the baby mama, to the wife soon to be. So wife
Yeah.
soon to be. So we plan to get married soon, or just talking about it, or is it really gonna happen?
Yeah, yeah. We've been talking it for a minute already. I'm just waiting until after May. We're getting a couple things situated, but other than that, just we got our house. You know, it's a 1 bedroom. We're right there with the kids, out there in Bakersfield. So, um, yeah.
Okay.
So other than that, just waiting until that day, and then soon to be it's finna be. You know.
That part. That part. That part, man. That's salute, man. I'm proud. I just love to see that, man. You know, great things out of young brothers, man, because so many of our youngsters out here lost, man. And I see that, you know what I mean? It seems like you got it together, man. You know what I mean? On the right track. Yeah, you got a family, your music is popping, you working, you know what I mean? You doing your 9 to 5
Mhm.
to keep the bills paid. And because we know this rap shit is dreams and aspirations, but in the meantime, in between time, we got to still make shit happen, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
most
I
definitely.
salute you for doing all that, bro. You know, salute.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. BLokkz, man. This is BLokkz in the house. A few people came into the chat. Before we wrap it up, I'm gonna run this shit back, man. I'm gonna play the homeboys video one more time so the people who just came in can get a taste of what the homie's doing. Check out his new single. Make sure you guys go run it up. BLokkz Official on YouTube. BLokkz Official on iTunes. He got the single out. Make sure you guys go run up the homie shit, man. Show some love and support. It's a young up and coming artist doing his thing. We want to support our youngsters, man, and let them know we got their full support. It's gonna be BLokkz. We're gonna play his video back right here. It's called "We Ride," produced by who? Give the credits and all that. Who, the produce and all and the features, man. Tell the people what's up.
So the producer, the engineer is Little Bones. You feel me? Shout out to my boy that did that for us. Over there at Room 33. J3516. Shout out to my boy that's in the video. Shout out to my boy BM Goes. My boy Reckless. My family. My wife and all that. Shout out to the Lokes family.
The Lokkz. I like that name. Shout out to the Lokkz, man. The Lokkz everywhere. You know what I mean? The homie BLokkz Official in the motherfucking building. This is single right here. We Ride. World premiere on the G-Lew show. Check it out, y'all. We'll be right back. Oh, much love. Shout out before we do that. I want to shout out everyone in the chat. Media Magic, my brother, man. Hope to see you next week at the party. Media Magic. I need you to come in and capture everything on video like you do, brother. Please. Shout out to Rude Boy. Shout out to I'm just giving some love to the people in the chat right quick,
No,
homie.
yeah,
Nico,
definitely
what up?
appreciate it.
Emily, what up, sis?
Everybody
Shadow, OG
tuning in,
Steve, way in New
you
York in the
know.
Bronx.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Lonely, Venom, Archangel, Brenda Love, Ian, what up, Ian Gonzalez, Paul Pedrosa, everybody, man, much love. I just want to show love to the chat right quick before we continue. Now check out the homie single right here, We Ride, BLokkz, official. We'll be back.
This is how we ride. 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 This is how we ride in the SMV. Ain't nobody out here comparing to me. I'm really out in the streets and all you niggas roll lame. But when I pull up through the block into that bitch up with the AK-47 with a B. And when I spray that shit, you know I'm with the team. It's BOE, brothers over everything. Yeah, you know I never do anything, change a damn thing. I got my brothers and I call them everywhere I go. And if they want it, we gon' get it, we gon' bust some blows. I'm crazy busting flows everywhere I go. When I'm doing freestyles off the motherfucking dome, like damn. So what you tryna do? It's him I am and I'ma keep it like that. So what you tryna do? Let's deal in this bitch. And I'ma keep it 100, I'ma always keep it true. Look, this is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride.
Everybody hitting switches in the Golden State. 6 Monte Carlos with the candy paint. You can see me riding by with the whole gang. Put the fire to your grill like some propane. Summertime, but it's feeling like them cold days. Homies got hoodies on in the summer, man. I can't wait to see my homies at the Gold Gates. But for now, with my girl blowing up some game. Thinking back to how it was, now there's better ways. Sunshine, blue skies, ain't no better days. On the 101, headed up the freeway. Hit the hot club, party on a P-Day. You already know it's Friday night, we get it crackin'. She brought the Alizé, you want some thug passion? I give it to you how you want, don't have to ask me. I keep it gangsta, baby girl, you keep it classy. Look,
This is how we ride. 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 98 Chevy and I'm cruising with my lady and I'm chilling with my girl and my girl with my baby going down the 101 freeway going crazy. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, you know that's my lady. Look, her name is Justice and it's Justice. And I ain't worried about no other fucking bitch. And ain't no bitch she's gonna take this away from me. Cause family comes first. Yeah, you know that's my main thing. Look what you do, so what you tryna do? It's BLokkz in this bitch and you already know what's up. Cause if you really want it, yeah, you know we throw it up like damn. Fuck the other side if they wanna get it. And if they want face, we gon' run with it. Cause I ain't worried about no other fake. Cause I'm down for my shit, yeah, you know we don't play. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is how we ride.
We had to run that back one more time to get y'all familiar with the homie right there. That's the homie BLokkz official, man. The youngster doing his stuff, man. Shout out to JoJo AZ in the chat. Thank you, brother. Everyone liked and loved the video, so make sure you go support that. Go to the homie's page. DD put all his links in the chat. iTunes, YouTube. Go run it up. Show support to the homie. Ian Gonzalez, what up, my boy? Yeah, man, show some love and support to the homie, man, doing this stuff. And before we wrap it up, I forgot to ask you. I know last week you're on a movie set. Tell us about what you're doing, working in film. Like what you got going on the film side, bro.
You know, so on the film side, I'm trying to be an actor, a movie star, you know. So that movie's based in Mexico, but it was in Santa Clarita, and it's called The Farmer. So I
Okay.
had some cowboy boots, black pants, nice shirt with a cowboy hat on as well, in the background cheering on for a boxing match, So definitely, the person that put me on with that is Anthony Sosa. We got Yen Chavez in the comments. I think it was Bobby Chavez at first. He had switched his name. Shout out to bro. He was in the movie as well. But yeah, just shout out to everybody in the comments, everybody viewing the G-Lew show. DD, appreciate everybody. You feel me? Shout out to the family.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to give any shout outs and anything you want to say, shout out to your people, anything else you want to leave the people with?
They say, yeah. So shout out to J3. Shout out to my boy BM Goes, Reckless. All the artists that I had mentioned. Um, Shout out to you for having me on the show. You feel me? Shout out to everybody on here.
Respects. There it is, man. The youngster, man. BLokkz official. Oh yeah, tell them all your handles, YouTube's, IG, all that, where they can follow you at and
Oh
get at
yeah,
you for
definitely,
business.
definitely. So my TikTok is BLokkz official. My other one did get banned, so it is BLokkz official 13. Instagram is BLokkz official. YouTube is BLokkz official. Uh, SoundCloud is BLokkz BLokkz. You can find me Snapchat as well. That's BLokkz official. So definitely just tap in. Let me know any features, whatever. Anybody tuning in to ask for merch, just tap in directly on Instagram. I'll get to you.
There it is, man. The homie BLokkz official, young up and coming artist, originally from Santa Maria, California, but he's looking to take it worldwide, nationwide. You know what I mean? Wherever you at, he's gonna be at, man. So make sure you support the youngster, man. He's doing his stuff. You want merch? He got merch. You know what I mean? Features, get at him. He's also an actor, up and coming actor. You want him in your movies and all that? Get at him as well. And man, sky's the limit, man. BLokkz, thank you for coming to the platform, man, and showcasing your talent and letting the people know you are. I love to see young up and coming artists, man. I'm gonna support you, brother. I'm here
Appreciate it.
for you. I'm here for you, whatever you need. You know what I mean? Feel free to get at me for anything. You want to come back on and promote anything, anything you need, bro. I'm here for you, brother.
Definitely appreciate it for you having me. Appreciate for everybody's time. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. BLokkz, man. Everybody make sure you go follow the homie, support his stuff. I'm just gonna keep saying it, man. Go support the youngster, man. He's doing his thing, man. And I am G-Lew. Shout out to my producer, DD Hairston. You know what we do. We're here every Friday night. We'll have somebody new next week showing love too. Check us out on all of our shows that we got. We're here almost every night doing something different. So support the G-Lew Show channel. When this show is done, please go in the comments, leave a comment, show the homie some love. Let us know how you liked him. You know what I mean? And let us know how you like the show. Put a thumbs up, a like, leave a comment, and support the show. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, man. It's a G-Lew show.
Subscribe.
We'll be back tomorrow night with Lena Lokes, and we'll be back here on Sunday nights for Oldies Rule Forever Sundays, man. The G-Lew show, that's BLokkz right there. I am G-Lew. And we're going to slide up out of here, man, like that right there, man. Shout out to Shadow79 in the chat. What's up, my boy? It's the G-Lew show.
Yeah.
We out, y'all. Thank you for the love, BLokkz, man. Stay up,
Appreciate
my boy.
it. Thank
Love.
you.
I'm never ever
Yay.
at the club. Unless we tryna run this money up. Bad bitches always tryna fuck. Haters press they luck cause they envy us. I'm never ever at the club. Unless we tryna run this money up. Bad bitches always tryna fuck. Haters press they luck cause they envy us. Step up in the club and these bitches break necks. I was doing what I can. Fuck them niggas from the west. I'ma tell you how it is in the city of the sun. We get our money up and we ain't fucking with that funny, huh? And if you talking out your neck, you go dummy, huh? I promise on your whole life we can squabble up. BLokkz, I do the most. Every time I'm in the stool, gotta speak the truth. Step up in the club, my neck still drippy. Blue designer fit, got me feeling like I'm Nipsey. House on my wrist, got me thinking that I'm 50. Burner in my pocket, leave a bitch nigga crispy. Slouch in my pocket for the bands I got with me. Bands I got with me, bands I got with me. Brown like I'm Bobby, do a bitch like she Whitney. Bitch like she Whitney, bitch like she Whitney. Brown like I'm Chris, beat a bitch like she Riri. Bitch like she Riri, bitch like she Riri. Run that shit back like a rerun on TV. Rerun on TV, rerun on TV. I'm never ever at the club. Nope. Let's be tryna run this money up. Yup.